There we go. I've started my recording, and I see that Pink left me with a lightning rod for some reason.
We were trying to... He put it down and we couldn't get it back up. I tried even beating it and it wouldn't go away. Not that any of what I just said sounded sexual.
Well, I was able to get
My
it, so...
name's Rash, by the way, and for some reason I'm getting a whole butt-ton of achievements for everything I did today.
Oh,
Maybe
good.
that's what the problem was. Like, maybe it was, like, getting confused because it was all backed up on achievements. They weren't coming out like they were supposed to be.
Right? Because
That's the only
this
thing I
is
can
all
think of.
for things that
I
I've done plenty of times now.
can hear the achievement noise go off on somebody else's microphone.
Yep, that's me.
That's hilarious. That must be it then. Yeah, your game, like, got too packed up with information and finally exploded.
Punch a tree until a block of wood pops out. Oh boy, I just did that today, guys.
I didn't even think about that. I haven't got achievements for anything either, so that's probably what's going on. Although, Alex, you didn't get any when you logged out.
I haven't gotten any achievements, but I probably got plenty on the first go-through.
But doesn't that... Oh, that's right, that's right. It wouldn't be... I was thinking since we're in a new game on a new server, but yeah, you're right. We've already... Pink already should have gotten all those achievements, you're right.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Huh. In my mind, it was for today's game, but yeah, we've already played, so he'd have all those already.
Yeah, it's curious.
Yeah, I know that one I don't get.
It's haunted.
It's a demon.
What is the it in this version of the conversation?
It
It is a demon. What is it? The
You know.
achievements? The thing. It.
That thing right there.
You don't?
Apparently. Alright, I'm trying to block off a chunk of the cave here that leads to nowhere and accomplishes nothing. I'm gonna get there eventually.
I'm trying to streamline the paths through the cave.
How so? What are you doing?
Carving out the tunnels as such, and adding new paths.
Oh, okay. Making it more... I don't know. Homey, I guess? More like a home?
Yeah.
This walkway, this front area does look really cool. Pink doesn't like it, but I do.
That's a lot of
Alex, what
monsters.
does lightning rod do?
I think what it does is it makes it so that when in a storm, lightning will strike there instead of randomly.
I didn't even know the game had lightning. I don't remember ever
Yes.
seeing it.
Yes, it strikes randomly, and by the way, if it strikes a creeper, it makes a super creeper.
Oh, I do remember that. Okay. So I guess that's to make sure that doesn't happen?
Or to make sure it does happen.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's,
one way going
I
about
forget
things.
how, I forget what, but there's some special loot you can get only from a super creeper.
Oh. My mind immediately went to a line of dialogue that I guess I can't really say, which is a shame because it's such a funny line the way it's delivered. There's in Falling Down, Michael Douglas encounters a character who seems friendly at first, but then actually shows his true colors, and he's really basically just a horrible piece of shit person. And he goes to rob Michael Douglas of his possessions, and one of the things that Michael Douglas's character has in his bag is a pretty little snow globe that he bought for his daughter. And when this asshole who liked the fact that Michael Douglas was the baddest vigilante, now that he's angry at Michael Douglas, he's going through the bag and he sees the snow globe and he's like, "What the hell is this doing in there?" And he then declares, "Oh, how can I get around this?" He then declares,
You are a bundle of
let's-
sticks.
"Yeah, let's swatch. But I need two syllables. So let's say doggy." Since that's two syllables. He
Yeah.
says, "What the hell is this doing in here? Doggy shit!" And he throws it against a wall and it shatters. And when you said when you said that the super creeper gives you something really good and you weren't sure what, my mind immediately went to doggy shit, but the other word. And I was just close to about to say it, like, haha, oh, that's funny, but then I realized, nah, I probably shouldn't say that word.
A dildo?
That would actually make a lot less sense in the context of the film. He would have no reason to have a dildo. Unless he bought that for his daughter. That's a whole different movie.
Oh, boy. Hon, I know you're going through changes, and I thought it'd be better if you did it at least with... under our roof.
The daughter's like 11.
Let's see.
Earlier, by the way, I heard you say that there's a lot of enemies. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was hoping to eventually get into that area and torch it up.
Yeah. I torched up quite a bit of it, but not all of it.
This goes back pretty far, as caves do tend to do.
Who put a wooden sword in our chest?
There were 2 of them, I think. That actually came in handy. I needed one. I was like, oh, well, here's one already. Cool.
That was me.
Well, thank you. You helped me out, regardless of what Alex thinks.
Yeah.
Scarbo!
Suck it, Alex.
I ain't sucking on nobody's sword. I already heard what they've been saying about me in the locker room. I ain't proving nothing true.
Alright, I'm getting pretty close to our cave, I think. Getting down to the last elements that I need us to block, to torch, that is. So I think we might almost finally be totally safe back here. Been a long time coming, but I think we're close. What were you gonna say, my god, what?
I just simply said, my god.
Oh, okay. Yep, fair enough. And again, whenever you do decide to walk through here or whatever, if you see an abundance of torches that on your screen are overdone, because I'm only putting them in areas that are on my screen definitely dark. I wouldn't put them in extra, spots just for the hell of it. But
yeah,
that means that you guys have better judgment of that, and I trust you to go ahead and make adjustments should you see fit.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get outside up there. Interesting. There's an area up in the roof of this cave that we're in where you can fall through. Oh. How did that happen?
He legitimately teleported right in front of my vision.
Oh. Yeah, normally those guys only fight you if you look straight at them, straight in their eyes.
Yeah. That thing that we all imagine happening with them happened.
He saw you as a challenge.
It's like, it almost is like what happened to me is the shit that we talk about doing to NPCs in Morrowind. Like, I'm not supposed to fight you, but if I engage in this specific behavior to deliberately provoke you...
That's so fun. Do you ever use house mods in Skyrim? Like, to live in or whatever?
No, but I had a good couple mods that do add alternate houses as well.
I'm surprised you don't, though, because you said you like to roleplay in the game.
I do, but generally speaking, like, most of the house mods tend to give away free mansions, and that, to me, that doesn't fit.
Some of them do. Yeah. Funnily enough, for me, I'm usually looking for mansions because I stock up on followers. But usually what I find is just, like, a small house for, like, one person and, maybe a couple of kids or your follower wife or whatever.
One mod that is really good for that is that Legend of the Dragonborn that I mentioned. Getting that museum set up in Solitude also works very well as a follower HQ.
Ooh, I'll look into that. That's right. Solitude is one of my preferred cities. I do tend to gravitate towards Whiterun. I don't know why. Just like with Oblivion, I seem to focus on the center cities, or maybe even the first cities. Because in Morrowind, I wound up really loving Balmora.
Yeah, Balmora and Whiterun both being set up as the starter cities means there's not a whole lot you got to worry about in the surrounding area.
Yeah, I guess that must be what it is, because the area around Balmora isn't especially scenic as Morrowind goes.
Yeah, no, Balmora is kind of awkwardly placed in between three more interesting biomes, because to the north you got the
The ash,
wide open plains of Caldera. To the east, you got the nice kind of frolicky fields of Pelagiad, and to the south, you got the dank swamps of Satanine.
I
Balmora.
forgot all about Pelagia. That's right. I love that area. Yeah, very. That's where you see fields and farms where they keep the poor slaves.
Yeah,
One of those towns, it might even be. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, starting to get close to the Telvanni territory. So, oh hey, those Khajiits are in chains.
I guess that does make sense. Yeah, given the location. There's also somewhere over there where they have the like a strip club or whatever.
Nah.
In one of the towns, in one of the bars, there's like a bunch of dancing girls. I took one back in the days when I would use my. See, this goes all the way back to Morrowind when I found out that there was a way to keep people. You could go walk around and find
use
somebody
the
that you
command
thought was.
spell.
Yes, exactly. You could use the command spell. Plus, there was like I remember the command spell had to be certain. It was either certain power and or certain duration to get certain characters. I think it was maybe to get them to follow you long enough or something like that. And so I went to the. Again, Morrowind being what it was, so flexible, I went and, whatever, like, powered up that spell at the Mages Guild or whatever. I made, like, a custom version of that spell. I think I, like, enchanted the way I remember the Morrowind worked with enchanting is that you could enchant any item, and some items had more properties, like, stronger properties. And I think I found, like a really expensive belt. Like, an exquisite belt, I think is what it was called. And it was like, ooh, this has a high enchantment property. And I think I made that, like, my command belt or something like that. And whenever I wore it, I could use it to make enemies or whatever people follow me. It was pretty great.
You know, it just occurred to me. I wonder if you can make a command spell strong enough to do it to Vivek.
Oh, I doubt it. I mean, I never tried.
If there's one NPC that should be immune, it'd be Vivek. But nonetheless, could you imagine if it did work? Just
keep a god
in your house, in a living room. He's still doing
still
that.
Floating.
Yeah, still floating with his legs crossed, looking at you like, hello.
It is a funny thought.
Shall I explain to you, Chim?
Nah, you're floating around in my house. That's all I need.
Yeah, I keep you between the strippers and Ajira, the alchemy merchant.
I wonder if you can enchant the mud crab. I think it's only humans.
I think
The mud
command
crab
only works
merchant.
on humanoids, which, come to think of it, Vivek may not count as a humanoid.
That's actually probably, yeah, I bet you're true. You're right, rather.
Because he definitely has a unique body and unique animations.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god, it's only now occurred to me that it's like, yeah, you could totally just, like, bring Crashus Curio, have him hang out in your house.
Oh, I guess you probably could. Again, unless there's some, I don't know if the character's level or something. I remember there's some kind of block to where you have to put in the effort to get a stronger version of the command spell. Otherwise, some people won't follow you. And I cannot remember why. Yeah, what's up?
I'm going to bet Vivek is a creature, considered a creature by the game, because I just read earlier that the highest level humanoid in the game is the Telvanni sorcerer dude who's trying to help the Corporus victims.
Oh, right. That makes sense, yeah, because they don't want you to fuck up the game, I guess.
Well, you can still fight. He's still pretty important.
Yeah, that's also true. And I guess the game doesn't hold your hand. They let you kill pretty much whoever you want, and they're like, oh, well, are you sure you want to keep going? Because you done fucked up.
The thread of fate has been severed. Do you want to continue in this doomed
Right.
world?
As opposed to, oh, the guy got knocked down, and he'll get up over and over and over again. Because the game doesn't want you to kill him.
Yep, I was just the other day watching somebody do it's popular now to do a challenge run of many Bethesda games and narrate a quick compilation of it. And it was, okay, can you beat Oblivion at the highest difficulty? Which, as it turns out, Oblivion has a terrible difficulty mechanic, but nonetheless...
Shouldn't be surprised.
Nonetheless, I found it very funny that as he got to the part where, you're running through the city, it's on fire, Marin's Dagon is just stomping around. Just seeing
yeah.
repeatedly in the top left, Martin Septim has been made unconscious. Martin Septim has been made unconscious. Sean B, no! For once, he can't die.
Oh, good point. Ha! Pink, what's your thoughts on all this?
Well, seeing as how I only played a little bit of Skyrim, I have no real major thoughts on this whatsoever.
Oh, bummer. I'm actually surprised you played Skyrim. I figured that everyone on the forum hated it, but me.
No, I bought the super special anniversary edition, that released 3 or 4 times over the course of 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, I picked it up on a summer sale way back when, like 2017 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And played it a little bit. Wasn't really super fond of it. It's from the same developers that make Fallout, and I much prefer Fallout. So I just, after playing a little bit of Skyrim, I was like, I'd rather just play Fallout, and that's what I went and did.
Fair enough.
So,
I heard
yeah,
that the
not
Fallout's-
for me. Not for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically medieval Fallout, or you could look at Fallout as the science fiction Morrowind, I guess, or Oblivion, that is, or whatever.
Yeah.
I heard that Fallout 4 was pretty negatively received by a lot of fans.
Only after the initial hype wave.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
When the first week of release was, oh my god, this game is amazing and everything I wanted. And then it was after the first week that people started to go, hang on, wait a second.
Yeah, the honeymoon period.
Yep.
Yeah, and it started to be like, oh, the main story sucks. The dialogue choices are incredibly limited. None of your choices matter. A bizarre amount of this game is built around the base building mechanic, which is cute for the first hour or two, but other than that, very shallow. Basically, a lot of the problems that the later Elder Scrolls run into.
I shouldn't be surprised about that, then.
Yeah, I was just talking with Addy the other day in PMs about, well, Addy rattled off a quick joke about Todd Howard, because Todd Howard is, of course, the guy who's been over Elder Scrolls since Morrowind and over Fallout, all the ones except New Vegas in the last decade or two.
Yep.
And we were talking, and Addy was smart-assing like Todd Howard was behind a lot of the simplifications of Elder Scrolls. But I was talking about, like, there's some clips and interviews I've seen that indicate, no, Todd Howard's generally pushed for stuff that's not the direction that Elder Scrolls and Fallout have gone in recent years. What I wonder is how much of that is actually coming from producers or, the marketing team coming in with their focus testing groups.
Yeah, there is a good chance of that. And that seems to be the way to make things now.
So we found focus testing groups say that they don't like having to press buttons. We got a good half-hour testing out of them before we lost their attention.
Make the game dumber so they understand what to do.
Like, there's an IQ test for focus testing groups. Have you noticed that? If you're above 60 IQ, they reject you.
To my knowledge, that's like 60. I think is like the literal threshold for retardation.
Yeah, I didn't say that on accident.
I see. There was in watching one of the Red Letter Media videos, they were talking about oh good lord, what were they talking about? I whatever movie it was like some really bad horror movie, like Annabelle or some random stupid
Conjuring dog shit, yeah.
No, The Conjuring was good. You stop that now. First
yeah,
two
but
were good.
Annabelle's
I
a
don't know about the
Conjuring
rest of them.
spinoff.
It is, yeah. That I can't speak for the whole universe thing. Annabelle, The Nun, that stuff looks like shit. I think it was one of the movies from that universe, though, and I think like one of the guys said something like, "Well, it's got a whopping 9% on Rotten Tomatoes," and the other guy, who's known for being extremely deadpan, he said something like, "Well, Jay, I actually just looked this up, and there's an interesting statistic we need to talk about." And he's like, "Oh, what's that?" And he said, "Well, actually, there's actually a very good reason for this critical score. It makes a lot of sense when you look into it. Turns out that 9% of people are retarded." That was obviously his long way of saying, "Well, they're dumb. Fuck this movie." They rarely use words like that too, so he must have really hated the movie.
Yeah.
I was looking the other day about RLM episodes, trying to find a good one to start you with, so you could see whether they'd be something you'd want to watch. And for various reasons, I couldn't find one that I thought was sufficient. Like, for example, they loved Endgame, and I thought, oh, I'll send them that, because Endgame's, a popular movie. You guys liked it. But then I thought, well, what if, I don't know, though, I don't know the movie, so what if he says something that makes it seem like they hate the movie? Then Alex will probably be like, well, they hated Endgame, or they didn't like this one part about Endgame that I love, so I don't know about these guys. I'm trying to bias your opinion towards liking them, you see.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I remember with Vermintide looking for the video to explain it to you. I remember going like, okay, so let's filter out all the obnoxious assholes.
Mm-hmm. That's the first thing you got to do with me. You got to find a video where it's not a bunch of screaming people just, pissing their pants about whatever they're looking at.
Yeah.
And you got to find the people who aren't like, okay, guys, before I do this, make sure to like and subscribe. That's another thing I love about Red Letter Media.
The school bus.
Now I drive the school bus. It's that kind of person. Except I was at least likable. What was I even saying? I was about to say. Oh yeah. I was gonna say the Red Letter Media. They completely. Anytime they ever bring up like and subscribe, which has been like twice, which shows you that they don't care. They don't do that. They've never done that. The only time they've ever brought it up is in a very mocking way, like what I do. They're like, "Oh, and make sure you like and subscribe," and then they'll like roll their eyes, like, "Yeah, what the fuck ever." So I definitely respect them if for no other reason, and I like them otherwise. But if I didn't like anything else about them, I would at least like them for that.
Oh no.
They don't indulge in that bullshit. Oh no.
I pissed him
you
off
can get
again.
another Endar man. I heard him. I thought, yeah, okay, now that one wasn't an accident.
This one wasn't. This one was an accident, but it wasn't his
No.
accident. It was my accident.
That's the second time you've had that accident. That's the second time you've been involved in an Endar man accident. I'll say that much.
You're starting to make him sound like a Metal Gear villain.
He might be. We don't know.
Endar Man. He's an expert on Endar.
I guess he is. I guess he is an Endar man, isn't he?
Yeah, gotta fit in with old Hot Coldman. Fucking Hot. And the crazy thing is that in Death Stranding, Kojima does it again. He's got one dude who's Hartman. He's got another dude who's Deadman. And there's another dude who's Die Hard Man.
Oh, come on. Really? That last one? Oh, what the fuck?
And Heartman is called Heartman because he's an expert on hearts. Deadman is called Deadman because he's an expert on the dead. Die Hard Man is called Die Hard Man because he refuses to let America die.
At the very least, as stupid as this is, and it is, these are at least the characters like code names, right? He's not actually trying to say that these are the person's real last names, because that'd be like, I don't know, that'd just be offensive.
Well, at least Hot Coldman was always a code name as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember. Which one was he in? Was that
Peace Walker?
Was that 2? That was okay. I never played Peace Walker. I remember hearing the name, but I couldn't put a character to him. So I guess that would make sense.
Peace Walker's a good game, but that shit is so fucking funny.
I don't know what Kojima's deal is with just coming up with weirdly stupid things in games that are otherwise really, really good. I mean, no one. It's subjective, obviously. No one. Maybe there's people out there that like those stupid names, but I don't know. It does not fit with the quality of the rest of his title.
Yeah, he's eccentric,
Weirdo.
and I think he knows enough to know he's eccentric. On some level, I wonder.
He has to.
On some level, I wonder if Kojima sees himself as gaming's Quentin Tarantino or something like that. You know?
I don't know. He seems humble whenever I hear about him in interviews, but I haven't heard many. So I don't know. I don't really know what his attitude is on things. He seems like he just really likes to create.
Yeah, that much.
He's like his heart's in the right place. Yeah.
Like, I'll say I think that Kojima ultimately loves movies as much, if not more. I'd say Kojima loves movies more than he loves video games. But if I were to compare to, like, say, David Cage, that guy, like, very explicitly, like, I don't really like video games. I'm trying to turn video games into movies.
Oh, no wonder the best friends hate him.
Uh-huh. David Kage.
Yeah, how is it? Is it Kage?
No, the super best friends make fun of him by pronouncing it, or Matt makes fun of him by pronouncing his name as Kage. Which he is French, so maybe.
Oh, it might be David Cochet. David Cochet.
With a cigarette.
Uh,
He's not saying it with a cigarette. No, you have to include a cigarette in his name, a cigarette emoji.
oh, I see.
His name ain't complete without it. If you're writing out his name, you have to doodle a cigarette.
That seems fair.
And a
I don't know. I heard his. And I mean, if we're really going for stereotypes, I see no reason why not. Yeah, I heard that his. What were the two big games of his? It was the. He didn't do Last of Us. He did Beyond Two Souls, right?
Yeah, Beyond Two Holes.
Yeah. And was that the one that had
The nude Ellen Page
Elliot?
letter consent?
Yes.
Yes.
How did you know exactly where I was going to go? I could have said any number of things about that game.
There's a lot that's weird about that game, but that's the weirdest one, where it's like, okay, why?
Yeah, somebody... Pink, are you familiar with that? Do you know that story?
Alex has informed me, yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go on.
And also, when David was interviewing Elliot or Ellen at the time about, I want you for the main role in my game.
What? I couldn't even understand what you said. He wants what in the game?
I want you for my main role in the game.
Oh, main role. Okay.
Yeah. He busted out then a portfolio he had gathered of her childhood and baby pictures.
How did he even get them?
I don't know.
And she still took the role, huh?
Yeah, and like you can see interviews with her and Willem Dafoe afterwards, and they're just super awkward. And Willem's like, "Yeah, well, David, he was interesting."
Yeah.
And Willem Dafoe's a guy who I've never seen be hesitant with a compliment.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe is the kind of guy who likes interesting things. I mean, just look at him.
Yeah.
So yeah, to hear him say that about anybody, yeah, that's kind of surprising.
Oh man,
it really is just miraculous that they I don't know, to make a, like, I don't know if they would have even had to have had the nude model of her in the game files, because when you see the character, you never see her. At least I'm assuming you never see her like under her like torso. I'm sure you don't see her actual breasts, because she said she was pissed when people found out that you could.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that that's not a thing. So like, why fully model the character and have her like
for the folder?
I guess. I suppose. Yeah.
And like,
I don't know.
They did just prior in Heavy Rain a full-blown nude shower scene. So I guess.
Oh. That's kind of a trend with these guys, then.
Which also was a skinny brunette.
Oh.
And that one is played up for full sex appeal.
What was that a known actress in that one?
No. He could get away with it there.
Right, that's probably what it was. Yeah. Yeah, kind of creepy.
A little bit.
I mean, not enough to make me not jerk off to it, but still creepy.
Oh.
I'm joking. I did used to think she was really pretty, but I never that in addition, that was just that when I learned about that would have put me off anyway. That's like really, I don't know, really weird. I mean, I guess I don't know, I'm a hypocrite because I wasn't bothered by the what's it called, the fappening, all those videos or all those photos rather, but I don't know, just the Ellen Page thing seemed like that was somebody taking advantage of somebody. As opposed to some, I know I'm drawing at straws here, but that as opposed to, some loser hacking somebody's webs or somebody's, their cams and sharing their pictures. This was a different, somebody took advantage of somebody's trust in the case of Ellen Page. So that was just, I found that more weird than enticing. I have some standards.
Yeah, I mean, Pinker's sitting here like, what comment am I supposed to make here?
Yeah, no, it's like with the fappening thing. It's like, well, like a lot of people, I went and looked at the pictures. It was like, well, I want to see what
still
it looks
going.
like. I'm just making it clear. It's like I don't, I'm not the one who. I remember when what's her name, the girl that I think is pretty that everyone else hates what's her name? I can't remember her name now. Famous actress that no one goes
Jennifer
to her movies
Lawrence.
anymore. Thank you. Yes, Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's really pretty. So when I
Throws
heard
a
that she
mean
had nudes,
backdrop driver.
what'd you say?
What?
I said throws a mean. I've told you both about this before. They're just
Throws
like
a mean. Oh, from that movie she was in. She did a backdrop or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I looked at footage of it at the time, and she straight up did. Yeah, after you told me about it. Yeah, it's like she just legit backdrops a dude while nude.
Yeah.
Again, it was very kind of unsettling, more than sexy. It was weird. I mean, it was funny, but it was very weird.
Like it's immediate comic gold to just bust out a wrestling move in a fight scene.
Yeah.
Unprompted.
She like somebody's making fun of her, I think, and she gets out of the water, just storms up and just fucking just backdrops him.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's I guess in a way it's a shame that movie did so poor. Well, I don't know if it bombed, but it didn't do very well. But I have to credit her for trying. I mean, she's supposedly a real bitch, and her movies had been tanking up until that point. So it's credit to her for trying something different. I laughed at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really,
I mean, yeah.
everyone should attempt career revival back suplexes.
I don't know if it worked though. I don't know if I'm sure she's
I
been
didn't
at least
say
a
it
couple
would
things
work. They
since
just
then.
need to attempt it.
Oh, they should just do it. Yeah, fair enough. I agree with that. Yeah, I want to see it regardless.
Like, let's see. I would have liked to see that version of the incredible weight of massive talent or whatever, the unbearable weight of massive talent.
See, who would be doing it, Nick Cage or Pedro Pascal?
Both. Tag team.
Tag team nude suplexes against the bad guy. It would be funny. It'd be another laugh.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, when her pictures came out, I looked because I wanted to see what she looked like nude because I think she's hot and I wanted to, and she's actually rather hot nude. Some people aren't, but no, she's lucky. She's got everything going on. And then after that, it was like, whatever. Okay, now I've seen it, and I'll move on with my life. But she said, she was like, well, the people who did this or the people who look are just as guilty of a crime as the people who took the pictures from my phone or whatever. And it's like, no, not really. It doesn't quite work that way. But I understand why she would, of course, feel violated. I didn't feel particularly guilty about it myself. Would I hate if somebody else did? Sure, but I wouldn't be mad at somebody for being curious. But again, by contrast, the Ellen Page thing, that to me is just legitimately, first of all, she was really young to begin with. She looks very young. And it's like, I don't know, like I'm assuming she probably had to have modeled for that scene. Like, I'm assuming she did the motion capture.
I am willing to, well, the motion capture, sure, but I'm willing to bet what it is they planted her head on some other character's body.
Maybe they might have. I don't know if that'd be more expensive or not. I mean, hiring a body double would probably be cheaper than having her for just a random given day for that random scene. But I don't know. Like, if she was already there and they were like, okay, and now we're going to make you do this. I don't know why I'm Italian all of a sudden, but that's what you do. You get in the shower. I'll eat my sausage pepperoni.
Just vaguely European now.
Yeah, vaguely European. There we go. Yeah, what was the other game he did? The other big one.
Heavy Rain, Detroit Beyond
Heavy Rain.
Human.
Oh god, I forgot you did that one too. Those were all supposed to be like really big prestigious games, weren't they?
Yeah, the Super Best Friends annihilated the reputation of most of them. Like, people considered Heavy Rain, oh, this is the future of gaming, and the Super Best Friends played it and were like, no, this game sucks fucking ass. And it more or less caused the entirety of the rest of the gaming community to go, no, actually, they're right, this game does suck fucking ass.
They spread the word.
I mean, the Heavy Rain, the killer, you play as the killer for like half the fucking game, and you hear his internal thoughts, and he's like, I need to find the killer. And then the twist is...
Wait, I'm sorry. You just said that you play as the killer for half the game, and you said that his thoughts are, I need to find the killer.
Yeah.
Did I mishear you, or...?
Yeah.
The killer is looking for the killer? Oh, and then what? The twist is that he's not the killer, I guess?
No, the twist is that he is the killer, and he's like, haha, I fooled everybody by saying I wasn't the killer and that I was looking for the killer, but I actually wasn't looking for the killer because I am the killer. And it's like, okay, but why were you thinking
kind of stupid. Oh, right, of course, because you're hearing his actual, I guess.
All the characters have an internal monologue that's constantly ongoing, and he's like, I need to find the killer. I gotta stop this.
Yeah. That does sound pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie.
And then the main hero watches all of his children die, and the love interest on the children at the child's funeral on his grave says, "We will make more. It's fine."
Are you serious?
Yes,
I thought this was supposed to be a serious game.
it is.
Okay. All right then.
And there's like two or three separate instances of that game of that chick, that love interest chick, dude's trying to rape her.
Okay, so this guy is all about the rape and the pervs.
Oh yeah, there's a part in it.
I did it on purpose. I was getting low on health.
It's always a delightful interruption.
It is. Just, oh, by the way, while we're in the middle of a conversation, comedically dead.
Oh boy.
Wait, before we go on, Pick, are you still with us?
I'm here. I'm
We
not
need
in
to
the game.
switch to something Pink can talk about.
You said you're not in the game, though?
I'm not in the game. When the game crashed,
You never got back in?
I have not gone back in since the game crashed with the lightning rod.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That was like a half hour ago.
Was it that long?
Might
Yes.
have been longer.
I think
Oh, man.
longer.
Oh man.
What, you just didn't want to play anymore? You should have said something.
No, it's fine. I had other stuff occupying my time while you guys were talking.
Well, why didn't you come back in?
Well, I was thinking of going to eat,
Oh,
but then I didn't.
well, you should have and then come back and played. Instead of being a weirdo.
Now, in fairness, he can't stop to being a weirdo.
That's not possible. That's
you-
hardwired into my DNA.
Are you at any point going to come back in?
Maybe.
Well, you should, or eat, or do one of the two.
Yeah. Like when I eat though, it's gonna be late, and then I might have to go to bed. I don't know.
Oh,
It's getting
Well, it
pretty
should
late,
play-
yeah.
it is. You should take your time now to get back in and play, and then eat later when you're done playing.
That is a good idea. What
I
the heck
guess-
is that? An armadillo
An armadillo.
on the loading screen. I don't know what it was.
There
So
is
this whole
indeed
time
an
you wouldn't.
armadillo on the loading screen.
Oh, that's right, there is. I forgot. Yeah, when I sent out the invite. That's your icon on my screen, at least.
Oh, my icon is the hedgehog.
Oh, I was just. I think that. Hang on, let me look. Yeah, on my screen. Oh, yeah, I guess it is a hedgehog. On my screen, Alex is a hedgehog when I go to the invites.
Yeah, I never set myself a Microsoft avatar.
Oh, that's why that's there. Okay. Mine is from. I've mentioned this before, but mine is from literally about 12 years ago. I'm
Yeah.
wearing the CM Punk shirt, and I've got my hairstyle and everything from back in the day.
Yeah, it's I mean, seeing an Xbox Live avatar altogether is just a flashback.
I guess
Right.
they don't have those anymore then in the modern systems, or is it that people just don't use them?
I don't think so. Pink?
Wit.
I don't have a clue. I certainly don't have one.
But I love that you would have been playing this whole time if we just said, Pink, where are you? You should jump back in. You've been just waiting for us to say come back in?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either. What have you been doing while deciding not to eat or join in the game? What have you been doing?
I was looking at Discord and looking at the internet and getting sad because they moved the date for the DLC with Nia Jax from the 20th to the 18th, which is great in theory because that means I get to play her a lot sooner. But it's bad in practice because I already requested the 20th off from work.
Oh,
And
that's
now I gotta go in on my next day in, which is Wednesday. I'm not looking forward to that. And rearrange my requested day as off and hope that it's not too late.
Now, did you request that date on purpose because you knew that the pack would drop that day, or is that
Yes.
coincidence? Oh, shit.
Yes. I have
Yeah.
no other reason or obligations on the 20th of September of all months for anything. I'm gonna get freaking murdered by a creeper.
That's a good
Wait.
welcome back.
Yeah. A nice little posse. Oh god!
I don't see your name yet.
I don't
So you-
see anything.
You,
So, Tank, when you were saying what you were doing, you were saying getting sad, I know. But your internet clipped in such a way that all I heard was, gay sad. So my brain was like, did he just say gay sex? He's been
Gay
listening to
sex.
gay sex?
well, I won't judge. Each their own. I mean, if I'm not going to get on somebody for wanting feet pictures from an online Dead by Daylight player, I can handle somebody looking at gay sex. I prefer it. That's normal. Well, whatever. I'm not going to dispute whether normal is the word or not, but it's not. It's more usual is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You took down those torches I just put up there for a fucking reason.
Oh, hang on. There you go.
No, you hang on. Fuck you. Thank you.
Oh no, you put the doors on wrong. Hang on.
Oh, are they going in the
They're-
reverse?
Yeah. Oh! Curses!
There goes Pink.
Well, I'm back home and I lost my lightning rod.
Not
It's
the
in the
lightning
chest!
rod.
Ah! There you go.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you mean.
Ah!
Where am I hearing monsters coming from? Are you being followed, Pink?
Not anymore.
I was hearing arrows up there, Alex. Were you not also?
I was getting shot at, yes.
Oh,
Well,
from
let's
where?
put those doors in.
Was it? Oh, so it's outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I heard him still shooting at you already once you got in.
Yeah.
Pink just runs up and opens the door. I want to see.
I placed the lightning rod out there so we got protection from Mother Nature.
Once
Well-
it storms, that skeleton's dead.
I was real concerned, I gotta say.
Well, you were concerned, just not about that particular version of events.
I suppose so.
Damn it, I need iron. All my shit keeps breaking very, very quickly.
Damn it.
Damn it, I need iron to hit you within the face. That doesn't sound like I'm losing my Hank Hill.
Ha!
It doesn't sound right anymore.
God damn it, Dale. Give me
Damn
your
it,
fucking
Dale.
iron.
I need to kill Bobby.
I'm nervous to readjust my requested days off at all, actually, now, because the last time they released their stupid-ass Pat McAss clown pack,
Oh yeah, that thing.
they delayed it by a week, and, like, they didn't announce that they were delaying it till the day of, and, you know, if that had been any other DLC pack, that would have caused quite an uproar within the community, but since it was Pat McAfee and his dumbass friends, nobody cared.
Yeah, who the fuck cares about a bunch of football players in the wrestling game? Even if that
Nobody.
guy is, yeah, honestly, who? You'd have to be like a fan of whoever that particular team was that guy played on like 20 years ago or whatever. Like, who gives a shit?
So
It's like, oh, man,
my
I can't-
parents
And
actually
none of
you
them were
would.
professionals either. They'd never made it out of college football.
That's even worse.
That's just not
Alex,
true.
It could be.
What's not true? That it's worse?
Pink's saying that Pat McAfee never made it out of college. Paul!
Oh, okay.
At Pink! Why?
What is happening?
I was trying to leave, and it didn't work out.
You're telling me!
I'll go.
Fuck
I
you,
opened
fuck
up the
you. Stay
door.
out there, bitch.
Oh god. I opened up the... Well, now half our doorway is gone. Nice.
My shit.
Oh god, there's
God.
stuff everywhere.
I
I'm
know.
not gonna bother.
It's all it's mine. Good lord.
Here, he's on me. He's on me. You're safe. Oh, now I fell.
I opened up the door for half a second, and that little sucker just bolted right in.
He is fast. Yeah, he's dead. But he was super fast.
Really.
There we go. Good lord.
The front door is demolished, by the way, because a creeper freaking blew me out.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on. Why'd you have to come
Okay.
back? Why couldn't you have stayed watching gay sex on Discord? God
It's not
damn
just
it.
the front door, it's the whole chunk there.
God
I have enough
damn
spare
it.
door, but I don't have enough chunks of whatever.
I got it.
Alright. Nope, what the...
Alrighty then. Okay, I should have the
Yeah,
right
break
material.
that door.
Why'd you have to turn off PvP, Mike?
I thought it would, be a bad thing.
There we go.
There we go. When we have time, we can make the entrance look more... Oh, look how nice the entrance is. Look at that. With the
Yep.
black, whatever
Look-
this is. That's actually pretty cool.
That's actually that's the cosmetic purpose of that stone that you guys were saying was a complete waste, which it almost entirely is, except that it does look quite nice when you smooth it down.
Yeah, it's good for decoration. Otherwise, it seems useless.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
All right.
What's the what?
Good talk.
Oh, it's so nice of him out. I'll
Did
come
you
back
did
next
you lock him out? Sounds like it.
I don't know what he's doing. Pink's just kind of staring at the wall and being confused.
Yeah, I can't answer that one.
There we go.
Alright, I need somewhere. I'm gonna need some iron, and I've not seen... I don't think I've seen any today.
Probably because me or
the
Pink have grabbed
only-
it first.
The only iron patch I ever encountered, I encountered when I did not have a pickaxe on me. So I've not gotten any iron today.
Can you remember roughly where it's at?
It's on the other side of the mountain from where we spawned, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It's
That-
somewhere out there, out over yonder.
Somewhere yonder.
Now, there's
Oh,
actually
I
some
used-
in the ceiling of the main chamber, y'all.
That's
Basically.
iron up there?
Yeah.
Way above us up there? Straight up above? It looks like...
Oh, I see 2 blocks here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's really dark on my screen, but yeah, I can see it now. Well, we could always build a couple steps up there to get it.
Just crap
Let me
down.
climb your face. Somebody let me a pickaxe so I can knock this down.
No. I owe you nothing.
I'm in the process of making a pickaxe. I don't have one.
Hmm.
Maybe I should just request the whole last 2 weeks of September off. They give to me.
That'll go over well.
Yeah.
Especially if you tell them why.
Yeah.
Who else comes in the pack? Is there anyone that's actually good
Nobody
in the
else
pack?
that matters. I mean, we got Carlito. That's pretty sweet.
Oh
Or
boy.
one could say that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill making her debut.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Sane making her
Oh,
comeback.
nice. Okay, nice.
This was the only pack anybody was looking forward to, which is why they put it way out in September.
Oh, this isn't the one that's got DDP too, right?
No,
that's
the
not
DDP.
No.
DDP, Shiki, Muda, and
yeah,
Mr.
all the
Perfect.
legends are November, all the
No.
current guys are September. And we get nothing October.
I guess we have to have a warm up from the Pat McAfee pack. We can't go
Right.
straight to goodness. Or greatness, I should say.
I'm still mad that I can't use a football. Because
As a weapon?
Yeah, because I haven't downloaded the Pat McAfee
Don't you
pack.
own the pack?
Yes, but
Wait.
on principle, I will
Haven't
not
bothered
download
to
it.
Yeah, I was about to
but
say,
I mean-
you just haven't downloaded it out of protest.
Yes,
I mean, there's really no reason.
I'm a petty individual.
For a second, I
Well,
thought you were going to say I'm a pedophile. I don't know why. I
Good
thought you were
lord.
going- I heard petty, and just my mind immediately thought, well, surely he's not going to say that. And you didn't. So that's a win for you.
Thumbs up. Good
I should
work.
hope so.
You made it another day.
Yeah. I've told this joke before, but there used to be a commercial for a nail file that was for your pets, and I was like, oh, that makes it a petty file.
Oh no.
It's for pedicures, but for your pets.
Oh no.
I'm on a search for iron. I chopped a block of the stuff up there in the ceiling, but it just disappeared. I didn't see any ore come out of it. Something had to have come out of it, but it didn't land on me. Which suggests to me that it must have broke. But if it broke, why... What? What happened, Pink? You got cut off.
I said you've ruined it because you just
I
broke
did.
the iron.
I don't see how I could have, though. I mean,
You got nothing.
You need wood to break the iron. But yet, I used a wooden pickaxe and I broke
I think
whatever.
you need to use a cobblestone pickaxe.
Oh, I forgot you can even make a cobblestone pickaxe. In my mind, cobblestone's just for building. That's so stupid you can make a cobblestone pickaxe by putting chunks of cobblestone together. You're right.
It's the next evolutionary step.
It is.
Whatever you want to call it, the life cycle of the pickaxe.
Yep.
From wood to cobble.
I
from
did
cobble
ruin it.
to space. I don't know.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Cobble to space? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks. Then I ruined a perfectly good chunk of iron. There's not much to go around.
You've doomed us all!
That's entirely possible.
What was the Jay and Silent Bob bit? I want to be the first man to go to space, find an alien, and fuck it.
That sounds about right. That sounds like something Jay would in fact say. I'm sure I saw the movie in question, but do not remember that line. It's like something out of Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back or something.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been Clerks. It's too outlandish for Clerks.
I think I'll be the first to go into space and find an alien, and fuck it. People see me rolling down the street, say, "Homeboy fucked a Martian once." I think that's the line.
That sounds about right. That was probably the transitional period between Kevin Smith making good movies and just making utter crap and turning into a complete hack, former version, shell of his former self.
I thought you said former virgin.
I was about to say former version, but yeah, it does sound like I said former virgin, which I guess at one point he was.
Yeah?
I'm not wrong.
Well, I mean, I imagine he's still one now.
He's still a former virgin. You're right, actually. Yeah, he will always be a former virgin.
Back at some point.
I guess he could have been a born again virgin.
A wizard casts a spell. You have now been unsexed.
The one who wound up being the stripper, when we were together for a few months before we first had sex, she said that she'd become a born again virgin. I was like, no, you haven't. You better not. I could never quite. I think she meant it as a joke. She'd usually smile after she said it, but it took us a while, so she might actually been, I don't know, been debating it. It didn't
The heck
work
did
out.
I get a random ass door here?
You have a random door?
Yeah, in my inventory. I've
Oh,
got a
I
door.
was carrying one when I died, so I can bet
And
what
you-
happened there.
Ah.
Or you got me killed by a child.
Those things mean business. I'm on
They
Pip's
do.
side for that. Those little zombies, they're a pain in the ass. They're way too fast for how much damage they do.
Yeah, it's honestly just a faster zombie.
Yeah.
Like, their
I mean,
damage isn't lessened at all, nor is their health.
No, they just zip. They're super small, harder to hit.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll ride chickens, I think. I could be wrong.
They do. Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Very
Or ducks.
rarely.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah. And if memory serves, skeletons also have a similarly low chance to ride spiders.
Oh, I have seen that too.
That one's like a very low chance. Not as low of a chance as a super creeper, but still pretty fucking low.
Pink, are you all right?
I broke
So-
my knees a little bit, but I'm all right.
Was that on purpose?
Yes, I was low on health and not what's the word?
Sane.
Yes, I did not have a full meat meter, so I could not replenish health. So I decided, well, I'll just jump off this stone here, break my toes. It'll be fine.
That is the benefit of living right next to your spawn point. It's so easy to abuse.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
I guess you do lose some of that enchantment stuff or whatever, but who cares? Who plays this game to enchant things and use magic? Assholes do, I bet.
Yeah.
Just
Some
assholes.
weirdo out there, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Assholes and
Oh,
weirdos.
shit! There were not stairs there.
Well, whose fault is that, Alex? You're the one in charge of all
You are the
stairs.
stair guy.
That's true. Though I don't think it would work in this space. There's just not the room.
Oh.
At that
I was
point,
wondering.
Like some trees.
there comes a point where the house would be 100% stair. Be running around in optical illusions.
Make the whole place an Escher painting.
Yeah.
Get to work on that. I want to be able to walk sideways upstairs
My
towards the
favorite
ceiling.
MC.
He was pretty good. He could bust the beats.
Drop a hot rhyme
Yeah.
on the homies. There's something that I love about plainly, flatly, unaccented, like standard American Midwestern accentedly saying homies.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Because it's such a silly word when you think about it. I mean, it started from homeboys, which was a silly enough word on its own.
Yeah.
Homies. Now that you mention it, there's a Skyrim mod, one of the follower mods that we were talking about. Not one of the ones that we mentioned, but there's a Skyrim mod where you can recruit people, and the mod describes them as homies. Like when you bring up your menu or whatever, like, dismiss homie or whatever. It's like, I don't know. It's not the right game for it, so it's funny.
Isn't that what Saints Row, doesn't Saints Row call party members homies?
I would
I
imagine
think
it would.
so.
Yeah, when you get to the point where you can summon fucking Hulk Hogan and whatever.
You can summon him? I didn't know that.
That one game where he's a luchador, because, Hulk Hogan, very much classic lucha.
Yeah, which is, obviously, that's very odd.
I mean, when I think of anyone that would love to be associated with lucha and being Mexican.
Maybe they told him that by doing that, he would in some way, like, I don't know, like emasculate Mexican wrestlers, and therefore he took the role because, he's got to be number one at everything. He's always got to win and be on top. So maybe he was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool.
He'll be number one in North America and North America.
Right.
And also a little bit of South.
Brother, I won the WWF Championship. I won the New Japan Championship. But I never won a championship down in Mexico, brother. I need to set this right. Find me the Mexican Andre the Giant.
Do Mexicans ever get that tall? Like, has there ever been a Mexican that was that, 7 foot or whatever? I'm sure it can happen. Well, John Gonzalez,
sure that
what am I
at some
thinking?
point a Mexican
I was just
person
about to
suffered from
mention that.
acromegaly.
John Gonzalez. It's pretty
John
rare, though. I
Gonzalez
don't
is
know.
Argentinian.
Is he? He wasn't Mexican?
I'm pretty sure he was Argentinian. I could be wrong.
Oh. I think maybe he was a build from parts unknown, I'm sure, but somewhere I heard he was Mexican.
In a fucking gorilla suit for some
Gorilla
reason.
suit. Yeah, that was still, good lord.
One of the more interesting Vince choices.
Yeah. Couldn't wrestle for shit, but he's big.
And
That's probably why they put him in the
WCW, which is weird.
Well, he probably didn't have the definition that the muscle suit made him look like he had, so Vince probably put him in that just to get off.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
he's
is
gotta
absolutely
have
correct.
more
He did
muscle.
He didn't have definition, and that's almost certainly why he was put in the suit. Yes,
Well, there you go.
because Vince was probably thinking, he's 8 feet tall. He'll be like Andre, but better. But I want him to be ripped.
I can see him saying exactly that. Oh shit, I'm gonna die and I'm nowhere near the house.
That's not great.
No, it's not. I didn't realize the sun would go down so fucking suddenly.
It does that.
It does. I don't know how I'm alive. I literally have no hearts. Like, as in none at all. It's completely barren. It's blank. Okay, well, there goes
Now
that.
it is.
Yeah, I'm never getting that shit back. Thankfully, there wasn't much of it, but...
Hello.
Hello, Pink.
Oh,
What are you doing out here?
I went to open the door and then you opened it too, so it just
Oh.
closed.
What's everyone doing? Where's Alex?
I found a little bit of coal in a corner that somebody had left behind.
There's a good chance I did. I eventually stopped getting coal because I had so much of it, and now I lost a good chunk. Well, I did lose a lot of torches now that I think about it. A pickaxe, not the worst, but also torches. I guess also not the worst.
Yeah.
Now that we have enough backup storage, and now that I remember having been told by you earlier that we can just use logs.
Yeah.
I really wanted iron though. I'm glad I didn't have any of that on me.
Let's see here. Yeah. Folks, I hate to say it, but I'm running low on sticks.
Oh, what? I was innocently chopping down a tree, and then I heard a cow moo, and then it said I was dead. So I guess a creeper must have got us?
Okay. Yes.
I'm
it
just
said that you
literally
hit the
innocent.
ground too hard.
I got exploded.
Oh.
I was building
yeah,
a
here's-
pickaxe, and I hear distantly boom.
I got
I
some
guess
leather.
the cow was trying to warn you. Get down, Mr. President.
He was too late. I heard moo boom. Like, I was just innocently minding my own business right next to a torch, mind you. Just chopping down a tree for some more wood to be able to make some more stuff. And just, like I said, moo boom.
I'm
Motherfucker,
gonna
you've
make
got
a
this other
few
slab
more
of
lightning
beef.
rods, and Alex, I'm putting 64 sticks in the chest.
I'm sorry, what did you say about lightning rods?
I'm going to make a few more lightning rods.
But
Okay.
why?
Why not?
I
Hang on, let me
suppose
pick
if
up
it's
the-
disposable.
Is there
Because we
nothing
have
else you can
disposable
make with
goods.
copper?
I doubt it. Nothing as cool as a lightning rod.
Oh dear lord.
I guess that is a possibility. Another fucking creeper. Dude, fuck you.
Oh.
I don't mind that they exist. Obviously, I know that's going to happen, but I'm not really a fan of them just suddenly being there. But that's what they do, and I get it.
Yeah. And sometimes they hang around to make sure they get you in the daytime when you think you're safe.
Yeah, I've had my share of that.
I have constructed 7 lightning rods.
Yes.
Alright.
We can, if it rains, we can make a really cool fireworks display.
Yeah.
Like putting those up and having them all, getting them all zapped.
We really want to make deadlier creepers for some reason. Pink's got us covered. Like, the next time you get blown up, Mike, if the thought runs through your head of, man, I'd like to get blown up harder.
What? Just look for the super creeper, or try to make one.
Yeah, I guess so. I ask Pink, he'll get it for you. You just wait for the right weather conditions.
You know, we do have a lot of copper, to be fair. Yeah, I think I might have had some iron on me when I died earlier elsewhere. Might have a couple pieces of a couple of ingots, which that would deplete our supply even more, and we have very little to begin with.
Where
so-
did this zombie come from?
See,
Let's do this. I'm staying indoors for now.
Alex, are you in?
Oh, what
our-
the hell?
What happened?
Like, right as I walked in through the door, I turned around to shut the door, and as you can see, that creeper there, he popped up from out of nowhere and was ready to ignite himself.
Oh,
Thankfully, he did not explode, because that would have blasted the front door again.
again, yeah.
Okay.
Where did you come from, Alex? You look like you're really far below.
That's because I was going below.
Oh, you start
Below
building a
what?
new area there.
Yeah, this is how I tend to mine. Other people spelunk caves, I just dig down.
Well, they say as long as you don't dig straight down, it's safe.
Yeah. This is usually the safest way. I mean, the best way to just find your way to the lowest possible depth.
If that's what you're looking for, yeah.
Yeah. That's where the diamonds and redstone spawn.
That's true.
And to a lesser degree, gold and emeralds.
Emeralds are good for trade. Well, that's right. You found a use for the gold last time, for the portal monsters or whatever.
Yeah, and you generally don't want to mine for emeralds because they are by far the rarest mineral in the game. Whereas you can just
No, that is true.
whereas you can get way more by just handing a villager some bread.
Depending on the villager, some of them are that desperate.
Yeah.
They're just hungry. They have families to feed.
Infinite.
Sounds
They don't-
messed up.
They just keep handing you emeralds.
Yeah, oh, that's true, I guess. They don't run out, do they?
Oh man, I got Morrowind on the brain so badly that spamming jump to go up those stairs, I'm thinking, I gotta be careful not to level up acrobatics too much. Like, no, wait.
Eh.
Let's see.
Or, depending on what skills you're looking for, you just jump over and over and over.
Yeah, uh-huh. So you don't have that just pitiful 1-inch jump you start the game with.
Yeah.
Oh man, Pink, what have you been playing lately? Okay, good pick.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't been playing 2... Well, you might have been playing 2K. I guess in my mind you haven't been, simply because you said that you are waiting for the pack. So for some reason in my mind that meant that you're not playing it now, which doesn't necessarily hold true.
No, not at all, because I actually played a little bit 2K22, pardon me, traveling back in time, 2K24, the year's 2024.
You lost
And
me.
I was playing a little bit of that yesterday, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in a little while because every time they make a new update, it messes something up with some of the mods or some of the like yeah. Just long story short, it messes up the pirated copies.
Yeah, and there's a llama outside our front door here, and I really want to go
A
snag
llama?
it, but it's nighttime, so I gotta wait for daytime.
If
He's
there's a
He's
llama
got
out
like
there,
poison bubbles coming out of him for some reason. I don't know.
poison bubbles. Maybe there's
Yeah.
a witch out there that threw something at him
Or-
or something.
Metal
He's
Gear.
tethered to something invisible that is currently poisoned.
Oh, that's
Curious.
the guy. The merchant is with him. Are you gonna
In
build a rope?
theory, I
Are you
can't
gonna-
actually see the merchant because whatever it is, it's invisible.
That would be it.
Yeah, the merchant the merchant will use an invisibility potion on himself whenever he thinks he's being threatened.
Well, he's very threatened because there are many skeletons out there.
Yep, that'll do it.
Eh.
Yeah.
I haven't touched 2K24 since the ban thing, because several of my CAWs are still affected by the baldness bug. So,
Oh, that sucks.
and without community creations, that means I'm going to have to manually go in and fix the hair of every single wrestler, and it's
Well-
nice that there's 8,000 different hairstyles in 2K24, but it's also a pain in the ass for when I'm trying to manually go around and fix all the wrestlers' hairstyles, because it's like, okay, which of these fucking 50 different crew cuts did Edge have prior to the baldness bug?
Right.
Right.
But now, if you're not able to go to community creations, and if your game is banned from being able to go online, I can help you mod it now, can't I?
Yes, that I actually meant to ask you about that other day, but the discussion went elsewhere before I could ask.
Right. Yeah. I'll have to look into it, but I'm assuming that modding your copy would be even easier than modding mine, because obviously, like I said, mine's a pirated copy. I'm pretty sure the style would work just the same. Soon has his copy
Well-
modded.
What I'd have to look into is how to make more wrestler slots, because you remember I don't want to replace anybody.
Oh, you can. I do it now. It used to be. I haven't been updating you with that. Yeah, there's a program that very easily just adds new slots. You
shit.
can have. Yeah, I think at the moment it's up to like 130.
Oh shit! On
Oh,
top of CAWs.
Yes.
Oh damn!
Yep. So if you
That's a
want
lot
to,
of people.
yes, it is. Yeah, if you want to mod a character in, I don't know how it would work with modding in a character, and then like if you didn't want that character, I don't know if you could replace that character with, like I know that when you mod a character in, like basically what this program does, the way this program works, it's called Tribute. If for any reason, Alex, you might want to go look it up. Tribute will it's like an install wizard. Basically, you launch it, it turns on, and it's like, okay, pick an option. And are you listening? Sorry, it's I might be talking over you because you said what the fuck.
No, continue. I'll tell you about what I'm seeing and when you're done.
As long as you're safe, I don't want to talk if you
Oh
need.
no, it's not that I'm in danger.
Okay. Yeah, Tribute, the way it works, it'll launch, and then it says like pick an option. You've got like 4 options, press like 1 through 4 or whatever, and one of the options simply is install a new wrestler. And when you do that, you know, you just it's when you know what you're doing, it's like a 20-second process.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's so fucking fast. It's completely automated. You basically you click. How does it work though? I'm trying to remember how it works. I think you direct it to the slot that your wrestler, or rather the folder that your wrestler is in, and then it'll be like, okay, what do you want? Like what's the wrestler's height? What's their weight? You press the numbers. I think it's now advanced enough to where I think you can set. I think you can set other things. I can't quite remember, but either way, yeah, you set these couple of things, and then basically it like just it installs it, and it's like there you go. There's now a wrestler in your game that is not overwriting another wrestler. And now if you were to then go into your game and like, I guess you can't delete a wrestler in the game. I guess what I'm trying to say roundabout, I don't know if like okay, so you can make 100 slots. It lets you make 100 slots or 130, whatever number it is up to this point. I think it was 130 last time I looked. But I don't know if there's necessarily 130 moddable wrestlers that you would want to even bother putting in your game.
Yeah.
So that's just it. Yeah, so I don't know how that would work in terms of
130 high quality models in the modding community.
Oh, there are some good ones, but I don't know, probably not 130. However, there are characters you can import characters. Well, if you know what you're doing, I can do it. You can make characters from last year's game able to be played in this year's game. So that's something. I don't know if there's any characters that you want from last year's game that aren't in it this time. That can be done.
Edge. Off the top of my head.
Oh, that's right. Edge was. I think I might have a copy of him too. I might have already downloaded him.
Yeah,
I'll have to look into
I'll look over the modding,
Top dollar.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
He's top dollar. No, fuck that. He's my top pick, is what he is.
God damn, top champion.
Yeah.
I've
Push him to the
used
moon.
my universe to retcon WrestleMania 3. I took a GIMP eraser. I loaded up fucking Photoshop and I hit Hogan with an eraser and pasted in Top Dollar. So it's Top Dollar versus Andre the Giant.
Is this all serious? Did you actually really do this?
No!
Oh, it'd be great if you did. That'd be hilarious.
Now it has to happen, though.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. But yeah, like I said, Tribute. Remember the name Tribute and look it up. I can't remember the exact. It's been a while since I used it. I know it's super, super easy to use, or at least it was when I used it. So I can't quite remember off the top of my head what the process is, but I know that it's a very, very simple, straightforward process. I can't remember what other. Again, I'll have to look into it again because I'm used to modding a pirated copy, so this one might use different like procedures or something. I don't know. That much I can't say for sure, but I know it's possible because again, Soon mods his game.
Okay. I'll have to ask you to link me also the website after we're done. But
Yeah,
Mike,
go ahead.
Where are you at in Minecraft?
Now that you mention it, I've just been kind of wandering. I'm not far. Here's a torch that's been planted onto the ground. I don't know who put it here. I'm on the side of a mountain.
Okay,
Maybe Pink put this here. Yeah, go ahead.
It's probably me.
You know what? Hang on. Let me can we
We have to be near each other to see each other's names.
Can I do this?
Are you trying to cheat?
A little bit.
I'm not super far from you.
You
I'm
turned
just
them
not
off.
quite.
I was gonna TP you.
Oh, you were gonna toilet paper me. I didn't do anything to deserve that. I'm by the river in front of our place, so I think I just need to follow it towards. Oh, you never saw it. Weird.
I pretty well never stepped out of the mountain.
Oh, okay.
Well, this has been 4 hours of me customizing our dwarf home.
Well, as long as it's fun.
Yeah. But
Okay,
yeah, I dug too greedily and delved too deep and found something.
The Balrog?
Not quite. In fact, it almost looks like the opposite.
Like a cute, like, fluffy duck?
Maybe not that much.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll see.
I will follow the river until it looks familiar. Ignore the bird. Follow the river. No one will get that. It's from Willow.
Nobody knows what that is.
That's a shame, too. they're about to embark on their quest, and they're not really sure what direction to go. The mission is they're about to return a young human baby to where they believe she belongs, like the human civilization. And they're just like, okay, well, off we go. And they're like, well, where do we go? And this local wizard of their tribe, he's like, well, I will throw this magical dove into the air, and whatever direction it goes, that is where you will follow. And if I remember, I think like he believed like whatever, like like whips up his hands in like a little dusty road sort of thing, and then throws his hand up into the air. And I think like a bird, I think like I don't know what happens to it, but I think it either like blows up or disappears, or like something happens to where they can no longer use it. And so there's like a couple seconds of silence as they're wondering, okay, well now what? At which point the wizard says, ignore the bird, follow the river. I'm just trying to think what happened to the bird, because the bird doesn't, like, flying away wouldn't necessarily solve anything, because they just follow it still. So maybe the bird does, in fact, like, blow up or turn into fire or something. I don't know. I don't remember anything that drastic, though, so I don't know. I'll have to see it again.
I'm imagining, like, the bird doesn't even, like, explode in a way that's deadly. Like, the bird just gets so pissed. The bird just starts going, ah! Whoosh!
That would be kind of traumatic. This is a family movie.
The bird shouts, flame on!
I'd have to see it again. Now I'm really curious.
I see Rat Grappler approaching.
Yeah, I followed the river and it worked. I saw a familiar spot.
And you ignored the bird.
I did, see? It didn't matter.
Yeah? Alright, get on in here.
Now, Pink, why have you just been standing around? What have you been doing this whole time?
Nothing of importance.
Alright. Come.
So they're having fun, I guess, question mark?
I made lightning rods.
Come to my hole.
Ugh, gross. Phrase that differently.
Okay. Enter my hole. There you go.
No, I saw that coming.
So I found this.
Pretty damn deep. I can't
Watch your
see because my... Yeah, my...
Oh!
Is that like a big drop to some underground cave that we're looking at? Oh,
yes.
Nope. Oh, it's water. Do you know... Can you get out of that?
Well, there's a waterfall there. Actually, give me a moment.
I don't have a torch on me, otherwise I'd try and help you out.
I have a lightning rod, it can help.
Okay, I'm going for it.
Okay, now that we can see, I will join you.
Oh no.
Shit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna head back up. It's really dark down there.
It is an
And I'm
underwater...
scared.
Oh boy.
It's an underwater what?
It looks like it's an underwater ocean.
Oh, cool. That'd be really neat. Unfortunately, it's just too dark with my settings to be able to see.
I'm lighting it up a little bit down here.
Okay, I'm safe. I will go see if I can make more torches. That's a really, really deep lake. That's super cool. Well, I mean, to be fair, we're up kind of high in the mountain before we started digging down.
Yeah, but this isn't like a surface lake that accidentally got put underground. This is an underground
It's pretty
lake.
deep. Yeah, it's definitely pretty deep. That's cool. I don't think that used to be a thing in this game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay.
I'm glad I didn't go down there. It sounds pretty precarious.
There's a couple, like, whirlpools that will suck you under, so be careful around those.
That also might be a new thing. I don't remember ever experiencing a whirlpool. Not unless, like, I mean, it can happen if, like, you combine some water in such a way, I think, to where it, like, drifts towards itself, which doesn't make any sense, but that's Minecraft.
Well, it's
I
like,
don't think I've ever seen a natural one.
There's some underwater
Maggots? Oh, magma.
Underwater
Underwater magma?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then...
How the hell is that possible?
I
There
don't
must be
know.
an air pocket or something.
Well, either which way, be careful over it, because it'll suck you down.
So there's so there's an underground lake inside of which is lava that a whirlpool can suck you into. That's a strange scenario. Strange combination of elements.
Oh, Pink's going to drown to death.
No, I'll be fine.
I see how deep you are. I don't see there being an alternative end to this story.
I'll be fine.
Okay, you barely survive. Oh, God. Boy, those magmas really pull you down.
Do you think it's an
When you go
instance
into
of...
the water, you can't see crap, but when you're above the water, you can actually look down just fine.
I'm coming with more torches.
Just up.
I'm going up to get more torches myself.
You don't have to. I'm going down there with like 50 of them, but of your choice, of course.
I prefer to have a few torches on my person in regardless context.
Yeah, it's never a bad idea. This is really cool.
Yes, it is.
It's like the kind of thing you'd see in a movie or something. Finding this underwater lake. I think they did that in 28, not 28 days later, what am I thinking of? 128 hours. 127 hours. I think before he gets his hand trapped in the boulder, I think the guy finds like this underwater pool. Or underground pool.
Yeah.
Swims in there with a couple of cute girls. Pretty good time. And then, of course, he gets his hand trapped by a rock.
Yeah.
Not as
good.
fun.
Unfortunate.
It is, yeah, he lost his hand.
Without his hand, what's he supposed to do with the cute girls?
That's right.
Life is cruel.
It is, yeah, kind of like an unfortunate, ironic punishment. Wow,
Oh,
this
I
is
also-
really big. Sorry, go ahead.
It gets bigger, because come over here and see this.
Okay.
Actually, you might not be able to see too
Oh
much.
shit!
Hank,
I
come
see
over
the
here.
big drop off to the.
I'm on my way.
Oh wow!
Uh-huh.
Wow! I've never seen something like that in this game.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That
I can't
I
tell
don't
if
even know
those
what to
are
call
stalact-
that.
I can't tell if those are stalactites or like fucking Mines of Moria pillars.
It does look like Mines of Moria. That looks like somebody like they literally made it to where like a legit mine can spawn in this game.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah,
is so cool.
you seeing
Well,
this shit,
here,
Hank?
let's
Yeah.
do we have does anyone have something that we can break one of these pieces of wall with? We could make a waterfall, a homemade waterfall, and check it out down there.
There's
Oh,
actually
sure.
a waterfall right here.
Oh, is there? Oh, there
I've
he
also
goes.
made another one right here.
All right. Well,
Ah!
I hear a monster.
Punched me out of the waterfall, but I landed in water, so it's alright.
Well, that's good.
It's a large cavern.
It's massive. I've never seen anything like that in this game before. I mean, I've seen like large cave complexes, but this is just a giant fucking canyon.
Shit, skeleton.
I don't have anything to. Oh, I do have something to defend myself with, but very little health.
Oh boy, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm gonna try and help. Oh, you might be safe now.
Looks like I am. I'm not carrying anything useful on me. It's just lapis, bones, and shit ton of cobblestone.
I'm not carrying anything, period.
So
Are
if
you
I
really not
die,
carrying
it's actually
anything?
Not really the end of
Yes.
the world.
This is so cool.
Some crazy shit, man.
Yeah. If
All right then.
Mistakes are made.
Oh, redstone. I'm not gonna mine this shit because I'll probably die and lose it on me. But I'll come back later when I have a decent food supply that'll allow me to live for longer than 5 seconds.
Right. I'm assuming the game counts lava as light, but in case it doesn't, I'm putting some more torches up.
Yeah. Ah, I like seeing a zombie falling out of a waterfall.
Probably the one that attacked Pink.
I can almost imagine it all the way going down. Roar.
The cave abruptly ends in one spot.
Yeah, it can't go on forever.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Jesus.
I don't even know what some of these surfaces are that I'm looking at. Like, I don't know what these blocks are.
I think I know the minerals, but, I mean, the proper, you know, valuables, but, the stone, there's a lot of kinds of stone here.
Yeah. What is the... I don't know what I'm looking at. It looks like it would be iron. It's like brown and blue.
Brown and... Oh,
Maybe
you're
that's
using a different
copper.
texture pack. You're using a different texture pack than I am.
True, yeah. I mean, I would assume that it would resemble what the normal look is, but yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, oh shit, that goes so much farther down. I didn't know that. Do you guys see that there's like a whole, like, it goes even further below?
Yeah.
It goes quite a ways.
Yeah, it goes, yeah, I guess you probably saw a hint of it down there by where you're putting down the torches, but yeah, over here, oh yeah, over by where you're at, you can see. Good lord.
It'd take a lot of torches to cover all this.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Funny to think that this is under our house.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, this whole giant epic cave system, whatever you want to call this.
Yeah,
I don't know what you even... What's that?
Yeah, we are making Moria.
Yeah, I mean, it's the closest I've ever seen in this game to an actual mine.
I'm going back up. I'm out of torches.
I have about 20 on me, but I want to get more material.
We're gonna need to start set up an actual farm with food supplies if we want to go on these steep these steep adventures. Me.
These adventures.
First you get
Oh,
the
no.
money, then you get the power, and you get
And
the
you get
women.
the women. That's right, it's I want some
Oh.
women.
Oh, I may never see the approval of the fine, fancy town chiefs. Oh, what is it?
What are you talking about?
Homer with the sugar.
Oh, yeah, because he becomes the king of the sugar or whatever, right?
Yeah.
This looks so cool down here. It's very pretty. Probably not as much for you guys because you don't have the cool packs that make it dark, but the darkness actually makes this place look really neat.
It's still quite neat.
It's very atmospheric.
Indeed.
It almost seems like, I don't know, like somebody like found a special, I don't know, like their own special romance pond and they put a bunch of candles up. Like I said, it seems like something from a movie.
Yeah.
I took my girlfriend to Sybaris and she wound up becoming a stripper, that fucking bitch. Sybaris was very expensive. It was a fancy getaway. Are you guys familiar with it?
No.
No.
It's a romantic. You spend whatever like $300 or $400 to go spend a night inside like what's basically like a personal. It's like a spa. Like you get a room and it's like this beautiful luxurious room of like glass and mirrors and it's got its own hot tub. Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Okay. But yeah, it's very expensive, and she was really happy with me at the time. But yeah, like a year later, she became a no good duty. Wah.
Not happy with the current lack of men seeing her nude.
Yeah, apparently so. Well, you know that's an easy way to make money if you're cheap.
There's not enough decibels on this number.
Yeah.
There's
Wait,
not
did you say
enough
decimals or decibel? I was gonna say I thought you said decibels for a second there. Yeah.
Not enough of those either. You need to be loudly nude.
She was. She was. She had a lot going on, so she was about as probably financially sound taking off her clothes as a girl could be.
Let's see. Oh, I need to make a hoe.
I just got through telling you about mine.
Yeah. There we go. That was timing.
It was. I had to do it.
It was,
What do you mean?
the
Oh, you're
moment
actually
The moment
Go
the
ahead.
words came out of my mouth, I was thinking, okay, if nobody says anything, that'll be such a missed opportunity.
right. I had to take advantage. How could I not? But yeah. So if you're hoeing, that means I guess you're already working on our farm then.
Very basic one.
Where at?
Hang on,
Is
right
it
outside our
inside?
front, right outside our front door for now.
Oh, okay.
I've seen ways that people have figured out to make underground farms, but I'm not doing that. Not yet, at least.
I don't know how that could be done. Well, I mean, I guess. Did the
Requires
did the
usage of a skylight. I know that.
So they actually do need sun. Okay, I didn't know that. I figured the game was not sophisticated enough. I thought it just sophisticated. Pronounce. I thought it just needed the water. The water
I
next
thought
to
this
the.
game was stupid.
You thought it was stupid? Hang on a second, guys. Just went through. Literally just now went. He must have. Yeah, it was like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, boy.
All right. Did I miss anything?
Nope. I'm thinking I should probably go ahead
I'm
and
standing on
wrap
my lightning rod in the lightning storm. Nothing's happened so far.
And you went through all that work.
Man.
Or are you gonna say, Alex?
I was gonna say I should cut this recording.
That one hasn't been on for too long, but that's up to you, of course.
No, I'm kind of feeling like wrapping it up for the night with the headache coming on and everything.
That's fine too. Whatever you want or need to do, I guess. I think Pink's just been kind of floating around, not doing a whole lot of anything, so I guess he's
This
probably
is
good to
very
go.
true.
I think Pink
I
did
keep
very
flying
well in
flashes,
the earth.
but I've not been struck by lightning.
I think Pink did very well in the early days where it was exploring cave systems, but the more it started to settle down and we had explored most of this upper level cave system, it's like, well, now what does Pink do?
I feel bad.
I feel very bad. I feel bad about this.
I do, though.
I don't know why, but it just sounded like you're saying it like a generic mobster to me.
I feel bad. I didn't mean to kill that guy.
What can I say?
Boss
I
is
mean,
gonna
I
be
whacked
so
him.
angry.
I whacked him for $25, and $25 wasn't even enough to get me a good hand job. I regret this.
I don't know how I died. I drowned in there, and I don't know. Like I was going up that waterfall, and I don't know. I was going up the waterfall, and I died in it. I think. And
Next time, go up the waterfall with your mouth closed.
I don't know how that happened. It's very strange.
All right, I'm
I wanna get my
wrapping up
stuff
my
back.
recording.
That's fine.